In the beginning of the story, Joon-woo was playing a video game when suddenly something strange happened. His live stream chat got flooded with the same message. Asterisk, asterisk, run, get out now. Asterisk, asterisk. At first, he thought his fans were just joking. Then he received an emergency alert from the National Disaster Agency. And at the same time, he heard a loud explosion and people screaming outside, confused. Joon-woo went out to the balcony. What he saw shocked him. The outside world was in total chaos. People were running out of buildings in panic. Fire truck had lost control and crashed. Then he saw a man biting another man like a monster. He couldn't understand what was going on. Suddenly a woman ran to save her daughter with an asterisk, asterisk kitchen. Knife asterisk, asterisk. But as soon as she reached her, her own daughter attacked her, biting her like an animal. Joon-woo started trembling with fear. He didn't know what to do next. Just then someone knocked loudly on his door. He peeked through the peephole. Everything looked normal. Curious, he grabbed the handle. But the moment he opened the door, a man barged in. Joon-woo stepped back in fear. It was his neighbor Sung-kyul. They didn't get along well. Joon-woo asked him to leave, but Sung-kyul pleaded. Please, I just need to use your bathroom, then I'll go. Reluctantly, Joon-woo agreed and turned on the TV. That's when he finally learned the truth. A mysterious virus was spreading through the city, turning infected people into zombie-like monsters. And if you got bitten, you'd turn. Panic struck him. He remembered Sang-kyul had blood on his clothes. Joon-woo grew terrified and started looking for a weapon. Sang-kyul came out of the bathroom. Joon-woo grabbed a knife and yelled, "Get out!" Sang-kyul said he was fine, but suddenly his eyes turned red, and he began transforming. He charged at Joon-woo in rage. Joon-woo pushed him with all his strength and managed to kick him out of the apartment, slamming the door shut. Before he could catch his breath, a bigger problem arrived. His shouting had attracted something worse. A giant zombie appeared and killed Sang-kyul outside. Horrified, Joon-woo dragged the fridge to block his door and tried calling his parents. No one answered. Later, got a message from his mom. "We're safe for now. Stay inside and wait for rescue." That night, he checked his remaining food. First, he divided it into 7 parts, then changed his mind and made 9 portions. Who knew how long this nightmare would last? The next day, he watched online videos of people begging for help. Inspired, Joon-woo recorded one of his own, hoping someone would see it. But soon, hope faded. Some people were even live streaming their final moments. Then, he noticed his drone. An idea struck. He attached his phone to it and flew it outside to see the situation. What he saw through the camera was terrifying. The entire neighborhood had become a zombie playground. Not a single living person in sight, broken inside. Joon-woo decided to play video games to distract himself. But the moment he started, he got disconnected. Maybe even the zombies had begun destroying the internet systems. Since the game didn't work, he chose to sleep. But at 2:30 a.m., strange sounds from below woke him. Curious and worried, he looked outside. A asterisk, asterisk bullet whizzed past his head. Asterisk, asterisk. Down below, a female cop was fighting zombies bravely, but the noise of her gun attracted even more zombies. Worst of all, her bullets ran out. As she reloaded, a zombie pounced, knocked her down, and others piled onto her. In that desperate moment, she pointed her gun at her own headbutt before she could pull the trigger. 2 zombies grabbed her and dragged her into the garage, full of even more zombies. Joon-woo couldn't bear to watch. He screamed from his balcony to distract the zombies, but it was already too late. Not only was the cop killed, but his scream attracted something even more dangerous. A massive zombie, the same one who dragged Sang-kyul, kicked his fridge out of the way and stormed toward his apartment. Joon-woo tried to push the fridge back, but it was useless then. A brilliant idea struck him. This zombie wasn't very smart. As the monster lunged, Joon-woo hung from the balcony, making the zombie fall off the high-rise building to its death. He barely saved himself. When he looked down again, his heart broke. The brave lady cop had turned into a zombie. He sealed his door even tighter and gave up. He started drinking his dad's old wine, eating instant noodles when hungry, sleeping when tired, and crying quietly when heartbroken. But peace didn't last. His food ran out. Then came a miracle, his mom's voice message. The signal was weak, but he climbed outside for better reception. Finally, the message played, and what he heard shattered him. His parents were being attacked. Only their screams could be heard. Grief overwhelmed him. He no longer wanted to live. But instead of giving up, he decided to let it all out. He opened his door and smashed his bed on the nearest zombie, making as much noise as possible. When no response came, he stepped outside. Suddenly, a zombie horde came running. He panicked and ran too, but every path was blocked. He hit the elevator button, but another huge zombie appeared, hid behind a trash bin barely. Escaping once they moved away, he rushed back to his apartment. Behind him, he heard something. It was a blind zombie, unable to see him. He entered quickly and slammed the door shut. Oddly, some zombies still had faint human memories and tried to open the door like humans. But after a few attempts, they gave up. That night, Joon-woo recorded a final goodbye video, ready to end it all. Just as he was about to take his last breath, a red light flashed outside. It was coming from the opposite building. He realized he wasn't the only survivor. He took the noose off his neck and looked out. It was a *** young, beautiful girl. She looked at him and said, "Idiot." But instead of getting angry, Joon-woo smiled, ***. He waved back. She motioned that they'd talk at 7 a.m. the next morning. Her name was Kim. Like him, she'd also been alone since the outbreak. But Kim was way more clever. She rationed food strictly and had traps in her apartment. For defense, seeing Joon-woo weak and starving, Kim tried to send him food. Her plan was to throw a baseball tied with a rope to connect their buildings. The throw didn't reach, but Joon-woo used his drone to fly the rope to her. It worked. Soon, Joon-woo received a food package. But then trouble. *** zombified. Firefighter *** saw the rope and started climbing. Joon-woo warned Kim, but she couldn't untie it in time. A table fell on her, and she passed out. The zombie kept climbing. Joon-woo threw bottles to distract it, then sent his drone to block it. The plan worked at first, but the zombie smashed the drone and kept climbing. Just as it was about to enter Kim's apartment, she woke up just in time. That evening, heavy rain began. Both started collecting water in bowls Kim used her binoculars and noticed the 8th floor of a nearby building was zombie-free. Time passed, and their food ran low. They had to go out. Joon-woo wrapped towels around his feet, grabbed a bat, and snuck out. He found a key on a dead neighbor and opened the next apartment. Inside, a man lay still. Joon-woo threw a shoe at him, no response. Relieved, he searched the place. He found some canned food and drinks, along with walkie-talkies. But before leaving, curiosity made him approach the body, and it attacked. He used the corpse as a shield, blocked the attack, and ran back home, slamming the door shut. That night, he shared half the food and a walkie-talkie with Kim. In the morning, Kim thanked him. Hearing a human voice again was emotional. From then on, they talked every day. Their friendship gave them strength. But one day, as they were chatting, they heard strange sounds like rain. Joon-woo ran to collect water, but when he opened the window, he froze. It wasn't rain. It was the sound of thousands of zombie footsteps. The zombies had gone. Madden were charging at buildings. Joon-woo and Kim lay flat, trying to make no sound. But then Kim accidentally knocked over a shelf. The zombies heard it and moved toward her apartment. Joon-woo asked for her apartment number. As the zombies reached her door, a phone rang in the next apartment. It was Joon-woo's distraction. It worked and saved her. But now, their floor was filled with zombies. It was no longer safe. They decided to move to the 8th floor of the zombie-free building. Kim packed up. Without warning, she jumped across to the next building. She fought her way through zombies using her climbing axe. Joon-woo followed her, but slipped. Kim saved him. Inside the new building, they blocked the glass door. As zombies tried breaking in, they rushed into the elevator, thankfully. The backup power still worked. They started checking doors for a safe room. But then, one zombie appeared. Just one. Joon-woo prepared to fight, but then a whole horde came from the stairwell. Kim ran to open more doors, and Joon-woo used a gate to block the zombies. Suddenly a door opened, and a man pulled Kim in, threw a smoke grenade, and pulled Joon-woo inside too. They were safe for now. But Kim stayed alert. This floor was supposed to be empty. The man brought water. At first, both were suspicious. But he drank his water in one gulp, so they slowly drank too. He offered food. They ate like wolves. He said a rescue team was coming. Their faces lit up with hope. But Kim noticed something strange. None of the family photos matched the man. Before she could ask, Joon-woo collapsed him. Kim followed. They'd been drugged. The man dragged Kim into a back room where a female zombie was tied up. Pit was his wife. He loved her so much he refused to let her go. To feed her, he kidnapped survivors and fed them to her. All the families who lived there had become her food. As the man loosened her rope, Kim screamed in fear. Just then, Joon-woo woke up and pointed a gun at him, but the man peacefully let go of the rope. The zombie was too strong. Joon-woo couldn't stop her. He tried to run, but the door was locked. A horrible scream echoed, and silence followed. The man opened the door. The zombie bit his neck. But Kim had survived by placing a pillow on the zombie's face, unable to take it anymore. She shot them both, ending their misery. The gunshot attracted all zombies in the building. Kim and Joon-woo exchanged one last bitter smile, ready to go down fighting. But suddenly a helicopter sound. They rushed to the window. Rescue had arrived. Their eyes lit up with hope. Dodging zombies, they made their way to the roof. Joon-woo threw a bike to block zombies. And finally, they reached the top, just as zombies broke through. The helicopter opened fire, rescuing them. At last they were saved. At the same time, the radio tower got fixed. And more survivors started sending SOS messages. Because as long as you're alive, hope never dies.